are going to do a little update on our banana collection. We've been working out here in the garden and notice we just have a lot of bananas going off right now.
Yeah.
So real quick, all of our bananas are grown like 100% organically. We don't use any pesticides or fertilizers other than
We don't really go crazy watering our stuff. Even
we don't.
We have irrigation.
So, and that is, some of our bananas probably do need a little more water than we've been giving them. We had kind of a dry winter, or like the past month at least. But we do have a lot of bananas going off right now. We are in zone 10A, so we're lucky ours don't die back in the winter.
They definitely aren't as full though.
No, and
as they are in the
sometimes
summer.
if they flower in like late fall, sometimes that rack of bananas just,
well, it just takes all winter.
It takes forever, and just I don't think it'll ever be as good as it would have if it flowered.
Summer.
Yeah,
the best time for your bananas to flower would be the
spring
summer.
or beginning of spring.
Yeah, because then the rack
really
could ripen by fall.
Yeah, and you have all that growing season too.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like when it's hot outside, the bananas take like 1 to 3 months from flower to being able to cut the fruit off, and in the winter
more
it
than
takes
that.
like 6 months.
3 months, at least 3 months.
No, I'm saying in the summer, like the hottest time
more
of the
than
year.
1 month
it's like,
though, for sure.
Takes half the time,
Yeah.
I would say, in the heat versus now.
But anyways, we have probably like 30 something varieties, and we have a lot of them going off in different stages. And I'm just starting right here. This is kind of an ugly part of our yard. I need to paint the house and stuff, but I'm starting here because we have this Lacan back here, and we've lost our Lacan bananas every time they flowered because we had them planted too close to the river, and we get so much wind off the river that they would just fall over. But now we have a nice bunch of bananas.
This is a nice one.
It is a nice one.
It's a nice rack.
I'm stoked about this one. We should probably cut the flower off.
It's
now.
definitely unique.
Yeah.
I would say it's a unique looking banana compared to the other ones that we have. It's like really skinny.
Yeah, and you can see this is like a pretty large variety. If I step back here, this plant's probably, 15 feet tall, and it's got a good base to it.
Yeah,
right
I was
here
about to
too.
say, I'm real surprised it's so straight.
Yeah.
Like, usually by
This-
this stage, bananas are like,
Yeah, so this is, you're right, this is a nice straight, tall variety. So I'm stoked about that one. We have these planted in a couple other places, but this is the only one flowering right now.
Yeah,
so.
we planted one over here too close to the river, and it was too windy, and it knocked it back. So then we moved it here, but we still have tons popping up right by the river where we had it. So we need to thin those out for sure.
yeah.
All right, well, I know where some more are. We'll go walk over there and check them out. All right, so here are our Mona Lisa bananas. We have 2 with fruit on them right now, and this is pretty typical of these. These are heavy producers.
They were the first ones.
They're
we
quick
got fruit
producers.
Yep, quick.
But they never have like real big bunches.
Well, this one,
which I'm sure is because we have all the stuff growing around them.
this one, we do have a lot growing around the base. And then this one also flowered like right at the beginning of winter, and you can see it's done putting off, viable female fruits here, so that we can pretty much cut that flower soon. So that's not going to be a big rack. There's more bananas there.
This one back
than
there is better
though.
though, for sure.
Oh yeah. This one though, even as little as it is, there's probably like 50 bananas there.
Yeah, at least. There's probably 50
you'd
bananas.
be surprised. But yeah, we do have this one right here that went off a little earlier. And it's doing real good actually.
Yeah, it's rounding out nicely, and
Yeah.
it looks really good. It's in a nice sunny spot.
It is, yeah. Let's see if I can get in there closer. We got our improved Meyer lemon here. It's flowering. I think we have some little lemons on it down here somewhere, don't we?
Oh, yep, right there.
Right there.
Right here.
Right there, yeah.
But it's kind of spiky, so I don't think I can get in there. But
The pineapples are spiky too.
you can see that's a pretty nice rack of bananas, and those are one of our favorites. They're real yummy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and
They
they're
were our
great
first
size,
Yeah.
and we'd never gotten a real huge rack, but we have lots of stuff growing around the base of it, which I'm sure doesn't help it. We also don't water a ton.
Yeah, we need to water more. These need more water.
Yeah, I think bananas, you can water them as much as you want.
Pretty much.
I don't think that it matters.
I mean,
how
they
much
can't
you
be
water them.
they can't be in standing water.
Yeah.
You can't plant them at the edge of your pond, like in the water. But literally, you could plant them right at the water's
We
edge.
have well water. They don't seem to be affected at all by well water. Some of the stuff does, like lychees. And, I don't know, the mangoes, I don't think
Mangoes,
really like
yeah. So, and by affected by water, she means really the leaves. Like you can water them from the base, but if the sprinklers hit the leaves, it'll cause browning and stuff like that. So mangoes, avocados. Once they get established, it's a little better, but
Yeah, definitely.
so this is all that we have fruiting over here. We have a lot of different varieties here. I think these are blue javas, and we have some Mysores here. We have
The Grand Name.
Grand Name there.
May have been mislabeled.
and then we have, this is our praying hands right here.
Dwarf Cavendish.
Dwarf Cavendish right here. Here's a little
Double Mahoe.
dwarf double Mahoe.
Yeah, it's a dwarf. It's
And then this one's a nice producer for us, just doesn't have fruit on it right now. This is the dwarf Orinoco.
yeah, this one's like a plantain.
Yeah. And we usually,
They're good though.
you can see there's a pup way back there that we started with one plant here. Now they're kind of getting in the way now. I think we need to remove this
the
one.
plant we
This is a
started
good
with
one
was
though.
like
We should move.
back
I want to
there.
move a bunch up to the front yard. I'd like to do some banana circles too, to start doing compost
Yeah.
in the middle of the banana circles. So.
Okay, well, I know we have more fruiting. We're gonna go find them and show you the next one. All right, so we have a couple varieties along the fence here. I think this is a rhino horn. These are our apple bananas, and then this one over here is a dwarf or tall Namwa.
This is the dwarf Namwa.
Wow, that's a beefy dwarf
Yeah.
Namwa.
Yeah,
Well, I
the
guess
tall
dwarfs
Namwas
are dwarfs. I feel
Yeah,
are usually
our
beefy.
last
Call this a
Because-
medium, not a dwarf.
Yeah, this was a nice. This one gave us a nice stack of bananas too.
But out of all these, this is the one that has fruit on it right now, the apple banana. And this is another one that we keep losing to wind, but we had a pretty mild hurricane season last year and a mild winter.
Yeah.
And yet, man, that is a big banana.
It's a big,
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Look how
It-
tropical.
Look at its leaves.
I
Look
know,
how
it's
big
awesome.
the leaves are.
This is a good place for it too.
It
Kinda
is.
Like, it's like kind of like cascades over.
Yeah, it definitely seems to like the
I
that
wonder-
wall right there.
I wonder if the root bases of the other pups help it stand up.
I think that this wall does like create like a furnace for all the plants.
Oh yeah, the
Because
heat coming off of there.
everything,
Yeah.
Gets that radiant.
Yeah, we
heat
have
off
this
the
coconut
root.
palm too. This is the first year we've gotten coconuts on this coconut
happy.
palm.
That's a ton of coconut.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
exciting.
They're
Stoked.
not ripe yet.
Yeah.
None of them are, but
Stoked about that. So, all right, and then I know we have one in here that failed, but we'll just point it out. Go ahead and point it out, Ted.
yeah, it's
This one. Which one is this, babe? The
The dwarf Iholina.
yeah. Okay. You can see it fell on our trampoline here. Here's the bananas. So this is toast. We're not going to get anything out of that.
we'll just chop them up.
Does it have a new pup coming up? Oh, we need to clean up in here. So
Oh, yep.
those
those
look like
are
water
water
suckers. Yeah. No, I hope that one shoots up a viable.
Well, maybe we
It
can
will.
chop the base, because sometimes if you chop the base like halfway
Yeah,
out, it
the
shoots
base
off.
will shoot off another.
All right, so yeah, so maybe we'll try that. I think that's all. We have a real good one here. The which one was this?
The
The
sweetheart.
sweetheart.
Yeah,
Here it
the-
is, right
We
here.
made some really good bananas.
Yeah,
That's a
and
nice straight, stocky. It's a nice height.
Yeah.
It's a great one. So
It
you get a
is.
delicious banana.
yeah. So I can't wait for that one. That one is a quick producer too.
Yes.
So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I know we have more. I think there's more
Yeah,
over
there's one.
here. Yeah,
There's the-
we'll go walk over there. All right, so we got a couple over here with fruit on them. We have this. This is the tall Namwa, right?
The tall Orinoco.
Orinoco, yes.
It only has 3 hands.
So these are some big beefy
Yeah.
bananas, though.
Each
This is-
banana's
Use-
like 3 pounds.
Yeah, we usually like eat these like plant. We like when they're green.
Yeah,
They
eat
usually
'em
fall
like
down, so
plantains.
we have to cook them up
Yeah.
with like some salt.
Yeah, so this variety leans a lot. You can see this one's leaned. It's about to fall over. We usually have to prop these. These bananas get big, and they can have some big racks on them too.
This
So
one's starting to turn yellow though, slight.
these two are kind of fused together a little bit.
This one never really rounds out.
No.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a big blocky
Yeah.
banana, but it's
All right.
it's a good one for like potatoes.
All right, that's our favorite right there.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
The
Dwarf
dwarf
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
It's
This
not
is
really
Our,
dwarf though.
And
This
I
is-
noticed we have this pup here, which I think we should keep here for the
Uh-huh.
next one. But this one I want to move.
You could move it just like over there.
And there's one back here.
yeah.
Because this one's such a good one.
It
We
is
only have it
such a good
growing
one.
here.
It is such a good one. You can see there's like 100 bananas on there.
Well, look at
Probably more.
look at the hands. The bananas are like facing every which way because there's so many.
I can't wait for that. That one's close. That one's
one
a
is
couple weeks
close.
off,
Yeah.
and we're going to be able to harvest them. So I definitely agree with you. We need to move those around.
Yeah.
They need to be spread around.
Yeah, in the front yard too, because it's more protected up there than
Yeah.
over here with the wind from the river.
All right, and I know that there's one in here. We have a couple varieties in here, but one has fruit on it. I think this was a mislabeled.
It's a mislabel, so we don't know what it is.
No, I think it's the golden finger.
No, this one's
The golden
this
fingers.
Is the red.
The golden
The one that
fingers in
was
the
sold
back.
to us is the red.
Yeah, this was sold to us as a dwarf red or something, and it's not showing the characteristics of.
It definitely has a unique shape to the banana.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Cavendish.
I mean, no, Cavendishes are way shorter than that.
Okay, yeah, okay. We do need to cut this flower off of it. And this one is a good producer for us, whatever it is. We've gotten several bunches of bananas from
Yeah.
this little stand right
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
So I can't complain. It's just as a collector, you know, we kind of want to know what
We wanna know
varieties
what
we have,
varieties.
and
That
you
one
know,
definitely has like a unique, like, it's a really curved shape of the banana, and it's like pinched at the end.
yeah, they're good.
I feel like that we might be able to figure out what kind it is because it
Yeah,
does
it's
look
like
unique.
a hooked finger.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah, we need to do some research, but that is a good one. I like it. I
Yeah.
don't want to spread it around too much until we know what it is. Really.
No, I want to spread around more of the praying hands, the dwarf Brazilian, the apple
Yeah,
is cool.
yeah.
We definitely should put more of those up front because it gets so big.
The
I
Mona,
like
the Mona
real-
Lisas too.
And then our black banana in the front yard is looking
Yeah,
really
we don't have
magnificent.
fruit on it. Maybe we'll go up there and
No,
look
we
at
should
it
go
though.
look at it.
All right, yeah, we'll go walk up there and take a
There's a
look
Thai
at the Thai black, and I think there's a Saba,
There's a Saba
a big
that's getting
Saba
big,
next to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right, we'll go walk up. All right, so here is our Saba and our Thai black here. You can see how cool this banana
Yeah,
looks.
I was so excited when I found the pup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
like-
pup looks so
Yeah,
healthy
it's,
too.
and
Yeah.
it's more purple than this one is, but this I believe is one of the last varieties of seeded bananas.
Yeah.
I think most people plant them as an ornamental. We've never tried them before, but it's probably going to get fruit this year.
Yeah, I'm so excited for
We have
it.
to figure out if we have to hand pollinate it. I don't know
Yeah,
how you
I don't know.
do that, but I guess you pollinate the little banana flowers.
Why do you think we'd need to
inside.
hand pollinate it?
It's just what I've read
Oh, okay.
about it.
This one
All right,
is
and then,
30 feet
yeah.
tall and as big around
Yeah,
as a
so
storm drain.
this one is huge. This is a Saba, and this is like a giant variety. You can see it's huge already, and I still think it's a while off from fruiting. So
It's crazy that
I'm excited about that one.
because it's been in the ground a long time.
Yeah.
So, but that pup will go faster than this one
Yeah.
because this was the original that we planted. But yeah.
All right. Well, I know
It's
we have a couple more varieties up here, but none of them have fruit on them. I do know where 2 more are that have fruit. So let's go walk over to those. All right. So we have the tall Namois here. That
Not
one
great
has,
looking.
yeah, that one doesn't have any fruit on it, but we do have, this is the Raja Purri.
Yes.
And this one has a nice little bunch of bananas on it right here. Probably like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 60, 70 bananas, 60 bananas. So not huge, but we do get this. This one does give us a lot of fruit.
Uh-huh.
So
This one almost looks like the red banana in the back that
Yeah.
was mislabeled.
does a
maybe?
little bit. That one was a little taller,
And
but I
they're
would agree the
stringier.
shape of the bananas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
The bananas on that one are a little skinnier, but,
But
maybe they
this
just
one,
weren't
these
as developed.
bananas kind of go different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? So,
They're not as tightly bunched together either, but
No.
that could just be the way the plant grew. But
Yeah.
this is a great one. This one we get at least one bunch of bananas a year, if not 2,
yeah,
from
and
just
look
this
at all the
little
pups.
stand. Yeah, we
Nice,
probably need to
healthy
separate them.
looking
Oh yeah, look at this
Sword
one.
pups.
Look how
back
beefy
there.
that pup is right
And
there.
those
Yeah.
2 back there.
Oh yeah, man, those look good.
Yeah,
They look like giant bamboo
Yeah.
combs
Yeah,
coming
we
out of the
should move
ground.
this one too. This has
Yeah.
been a good one for us too.
Half a foot
Move
tall
some
and
of
as
these
big
up
around as a
front.
dollar coin.
Yeah.
A silver dollar.
All right, and then this is kind of here. I'm going to hand you the camera. This is kind of why we decided to just go ahead and do like a little update because this plant fell over and it has a nice
I think the bananas are ready.
rack of bananas on it. So this is another
Tall Orinoco.
Orinoco. Big beefy bananas.
Yeah. How much do you think that weighs?
Oh, I mean 25 pounds easy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, and this sap that comes out of the end here, do not let that get on any surface in your house or whatever. It is so
Yeah,
hard
it's like
to
an
get
industrial
glue.
glue. It
Yeah.
literally could be used as a glue. So we just kind of hang them like this or set them like this for. It stops dripping after like.
Yeah, it kind of forms
hour
a
or
skin
two.
on it,
Yeah.
and stops dripping.
So.
It's like a wound, I guess.
But yeah, I'd say these are about ready, and we will eat these like plantains. We'll eat them like green bananas. What we do is slice them into little coin-shaped pieces and fry them up and eat them like
And they
fried
cook
potatoes.
in like no time at all compared to potatoes.
Look at
Potatoes
them
take forever.
compared to Raymond's.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Well, if you have any questions or comments about any of the banana plants we showed you here today, just post down below. If you enjoyed our little tour, maybe you'd consider subscribing to our family's YouTube channel. And if they don't, what's gonna happen, bud?
I'm gonna send Raymond on you.
Yo, you better
Oh,
be careful.
that'd be such a treat.
He's like a little typhoon, isn't he? Or a hurricane.
Tornado.
Yeah, tornado.
Aw.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care.
Bye.